Well, I've been working my way up primarily to fives, but I think I should take, at least one day, bang out some higher repetitions. Joints are feeling a lot better. Joints are feeling almost perfect, almost everywhere. You know, finger is, still a little sore, but tendons, especially tendons in the hand, take a long time to heal. Luckily, it was just a minor injury there. I'm thinking I might take that sandbag, dump some of the rocks out. That way I can throw it around a little bit, just because sandbags are real good. And I've been trying to work my way up to heavy sandbags, but sprained my finger. So I think maybe dump some of the rocks out, do some light sandbag work, do some high rep bench work, and I think I'll try to. I think I'll tape up my hand, maybe strap in on the pull-up bar, see if I can't get back to doing double digits on the pull-ups. Anyways, I think that sounds like a plan to me. All right, finger tape, strap on my wrist. I'm gonna see if I can't get at least 10 pull-ups. Though I might, hold back, maybe stop at 7, 8. If I feel like my fingers starting to, take the strain. Starting to slip. But 9, that's good stimulation. 275. I think I'll go for like a pause single. So there's a whole bunch of ways to do lying tricep extensions. Probably the best general builder is to start with a weight, like this. You're lying down on a bench, you're holding the weight up in front of yourself, like this, over your chest. You bring it back, then you bring the elbows back a little bit too. You bring the weight completely behind your head, and then you throw it forward with your triceps, and you get a little bit of shoulder extension action in there. That activates the lats, the rear delts, and helps to build them. Some people will say, well, you're using extra muscles on the tricep extension, that's bad. Well, one of the functions of the tricep is to bring the shoulder from here to here, because the tricep attaches back behind the shoulder joint. That's why standing behind the head tricep extensions are so good, because it puts the tricep into a position of maximal stretch, and muscles grow better when they're worked at more stretched out position, generally speaking. But if you're lying on the ground, the bar is behind you, you grab it here and you just throw your elbows out like that. That's a really good exercise to do too. Not because it's a better overall muscle builder than the behind the head triceps extension with some shoulder movement, or because it puts the triceps into a position of maximal stretch like standing behind the head tricep extensions, but because you're taking the weight from a dead stop position and you're just extending the elbows. Then it teaches you to activate your triceps more strongly. It's more of a strength building exercise than a muscle building exercise. You know, it's training more the neural efficiency rather than muscular hypertrophy. Although, you get a little bit of both. You do muscular hypertrophy work, you get a little bit of neural efficiency. Most people's untrained neural efficiency is around 30%. They try to activate a muscle, they can only activate about a third of it. With standard bodybuilding type training, usually get up to maybe 60%, 66%, maybe two-thirds, somewhere in there. With more directed strength training, you can get up to 90, 95%. So, you get a lot stronger in terms of how much muscle mass you have. That's how you see some guys, they may only be 150 pounds, but they can bench press 4 plates. And of course, when you get that strong, all you have to do is standard bodybuilding style work and eat a lot of food, and you just explode in strength because you're moving so much weight. The muscular stimulation is so high. It's not the most explosive, but yeah, you can see the intention there. The intention is to take it from here and just throw it straight out. Just extend the triceps as hard as possible. And it's not an exercise that you really need to take to failure because that's not the point. You start slowing down, you start getting the benefit. You start slowing down, you stop getting the benefit because the point is to move the weight fast and hard. Yeah, that's the difference between a strength training exercise and a bodybuilding exercise. That that's to train strength. Normally you would do those to build up your body, and I think a camera was in the wrong position. Oh well. Now this is more of a bodybuilding curl. Onus there being not on how much explosive force can I generate, but how much total work can I do on the muscle, especially in the more stretched out position, because that's a little bit more hypertrophy. Although, don't let anybody tell you that just standard normal curls ain't going to build your biceps, because they will. In fact, they will, on average, better than most anything else. But it's good to throw variety in there, because the more different aspects of your physical ability you develop, the more any one particular aspect is going to go up. And it's like, if you want to be really fast, it's good to be really strong and really flexible and have pretty good endurance. But, you might think, well, why? Isn't speed something different? Ain't working all these different aspects going to interfere with the development of this or that or the other? No, it actually has kind of a synergistic effect. It's one of the counterintuitive things about training. Some people think, oh, I only want this one thing, so I should throw all my eggs in that basket. But that's wrong, wrong type of thinking. Speed kills. All right. Front raises with an emphasis on generating as much force with the shoulders as possible. Not really going to take them to failure, just take them to the point where the bar slows down. The last one's starting to get a little sluggish. Yeah, got to teach these shoulders to generate a lot of force.